Welcome to everybody at WNS South Africa. Welcome Christopher, Judy, Johan, Peter, Ed, and any other that may be in the room that I might not have mentioned your name. Thank you for the opportunity that LadyBugz has to present how we can assist you by managing your executive profiles within LinkedIn. So what we're going to do is just give you more idea of what it is that you should be looking at within LinkedIn and why you should be utilizing us. The power of employees increases within the social media space if they share your posts by up to 561% more reach. Now, this is something that is done organically rather than paid for content. So what you're wanting to do is have your brand messages reshared, and it gets more reshared by your employees if they are sharing it and their people are also starting to share the information if it's valuable information. On an average, you've got 10 times more followers as an employee rather than the company. So let's say, for instance, Ed, you make a post or an article, then within the team, what we're wanting to do is create the content shareability within that space. Then you've got Johan or you've got Christopher, then that shares that or likes and comments on that information, and suddenly your followers as well as their followers gets to share and see the information. Content shared by employees receive more engagement. Why? Because people still buy from people. It's maybe a electronic world, it may be, companies dominating, but it's still people that are driving your engagement that will comment and like more likely on a person's engagement. So from a branding tips and sales marketing perspective, your conversion rate goes up when you are utilizing social media by 7 times. So because of the fact that the people are seeing the content more, so within, psychological perspective, they are seeing the content, they are saying, I can trust this person, I can trust this brand. Sales reps that utilize sales or social media outsell by 78%. So that's probably why Christopher is doing so well. 92% of people trust recommendations from individuals. What does this mean? Let's say, for instance, even within a Facebook space, you are used to the fact that you post into a group, you're looking for a plumber, and suddenly you get 50 recommendations of a plumber, and you utilize one of those to actually come and install or do whatever you needed to have done. LinkedIn works the same way. What you're wanting to do is ensure that if someone is out there looking for what you have, someone is recommending somebody else within your organization to assist you. Marketers who prioritize blogging are 13 times more likely to enjoy a positive response on ROI. What does this mean? As an executive team, you guys will be tasked with writing an article possibly every 8 weeks. So Christopher will write an article, Ed and everybody else will actually then comment, like, or share the post so that it actually goes through the executive team, employees get to see it, and then it starts going viral from that perspective. And consistency is key. So give you an idea of consistency. 3 months ago, I made a post for a free LinkedIn profile. I got about 20 responses. 3 months later, because of the consistency and the brand getting even bigger from LadyBugz perspective, we now made a post about 2 weeks ago. It has now gone viral. It's 2,200 requests for a free profile assessment. We're battling to keep up, so you can imagine. That's the space you want to be. Now, up to 69% of people are more likely to speak with a sales professional that has a professional social media presence. This is a LinkedIn State of the Sales report that was done about 2 months ago. The question then to you and the executive team is your profile then worth landing on if you are even found within the social media space? So why aren't you teaching employees to use LinkedIn to help them express themselves as well as build your brand, outperform your competition, and attracting that talent that you're wanting within your organization? Now, this gives you an idea of the wrong profiles and the right profile that you should be looking at from a branding perspective. Just to add a little bit of comedy into it, don't be that girl that has her little kitty. That's a Facebook photo, and that's fantastic, but not necessarily for a LinkedIn. And don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that actually you're not going to buy anything from that person. Maybe it's a good SAB promotion, but that's about it. What you're wanting to do is land a professional background, tell people what you do, professional photo. Your headline should tell you more about how you do return on investment, why working with you is important, rather than being MD at ABC Shoes, because that doesn't tell me what you do. And then your summary is your place where you can wow people in terms of how do you enable your clients to get a better return on investment by working with you. So that's your 7 seconds which decides whether a client will do business with you or scroll to the next profile. So what I wanted to do is just give you a video testimonial of one of my clients, KK Diaz. He's an international business coach, public speaker, author. He's also the CEO of A-Game Consulting, a business consultancy that helps business people overcome their challenges as well as achieve sustainable growth. He's a business strategist that helps small businesses and large businesses alike to implement innovative business strategies, processes, and systems that ensure effective execution and achievement of business goals. So I'm going to hand over to KK now.
Hi, I'm KK Diaz. I'm the CEO of a company called A-Game Business Consulting. I'm a business coach, speaker, as well as a 3-times author. Now, I'm doing this video to tell you a little bit about the results that I've received or achieved rather from having dealt with Noleen Thompson, who's helping me out with my LinkedIn profile for nearly 2 months now. But in a very short space of time, Noleen was able to help me achieve some phenomenal results. As you can see here, firstly, let's maybe look at the date. The date says the 23rd of August 2017. I was currently, at the time at least, ranking number 12 in as far as the industry SSI ranking was concerned. And my network SSI rank was, I was in the top 32%, and I was 52 out of 100, at least in terms of score. Now, if you look at the next slide, which speaks to the results that she was able to help me succeed, or rather achieve, in less than a month's time. This is on the 5th of, this was taken on the 5th of September, same year, less than a month away, and I was already sitting on 1% of the industry SSI rank and top 6% of the network SSI rank, and that made me one of the, or rather I was sitting at 73 out of 100. So if you're looking for any more testimonial or any proof, I think this says it all. So if you're looking to take a chance on Noleen, you definitely have my vote. You know, she does have my vote, and I think anyone who uses Noleen will definitely achieve the results that they seek. I hope this helps. Cheers.
Thank you very much, KK. This is now Robert, who is a lawyer, and he has his own firm. He has been utilizing us for about 2 months as well. And, you know, from a consistency perspective, he has, this is his first article, but he's been consistent in posts. And, you know, with a little bit of motivation, he put an article together on the dangers of not reading contracts within the legal context, and it's now gone viral without a sponsored update. So what we did was strategically put them into specific groups, 702 views, 60 likes, 13 comments, and 20 shares, and this was as last night. Other clients, Dechaba is in the accounting firm. He owns an accounting firm, but you wouldn't know that by the name that was when he first started with us. His photo wasn't necessarily engaging. He was at the top 7% of his industry. And a month later, this is now what he looks like. He has an engaging photo. He's, you know exactly what he does in terms of his headline, and he's now currently sitting at the top 1%, and that's just in a space of a month. So what we do is, you know, within the LadyBugz spaces, I've been in business for, well, business-to-business sales for over 20 years, and in the last 6 years utilized LinkedIn to become more effective in this space. And 80% of my business has come from a LinkedIn contact when I was in the corporate space, and now I help other organizations to become more effective within the LinkedIn space. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen to us today, and I look forward to engaging further with you.